It is May 2nd, 2024. It is 5:05 p.m. So today was a little bit more interesting than yesterday, as in, well, I don't want to say, yeah, actually, it is a lot more interesting. So this morning, I drove almost 2 hours to another city, to a town at the other side of Toronto. So I live in the West End, and I have to drive all the way to the East End in Toronto because of traffic and construction and all that good stuff. It took me almost 2 hours to get to my meeting. The meeting was scheduled for a simple 10 to 11 a.m. Nothing fancy, nothing too crazy, and it was a very simple meeting and site review, just to do a little, because they asked us to do a quote unquote favor of cleaning up and fixing up all their boardrooms and all the meeting spaces. So I went because it was assigned to me. So I went there and looked at it. And after talking to the end user and the client itself, it turned out to be clean up and fixing all their equipment that they personally installed, not by a profession. I was like, oh, so we're going that way, huh? So I ended up staying there for almost 2 hours, meetings, confirming what needs to get done, and just to confirm everything, measurements, and the weird thing about it is, like, when we got there, they were like, yeah, no, the biggest issue we have is privacy. People can actually hear meetings, conversation outside their room, and sometimes they're going through. Sometimes they can hear it 2 doors or 2 offices away because of the planned space is considered open, so sound travels. I was like, okay, so do you want us to take care of that as well too? I was like, yes, please. If you can provide us a quote and a design to tackle this issue that they're having. I was like, oh, this is awesome. So we ending up checking that out, making sure everything's okay. Doing measurements and all that stuff. So the 1 hour meeting became a 2 hour meeting. So I was like, whatever. And after the meeting, I ended up meeting my dad, my sister, my brother, to visit my mom at her niche, because it was actually my parents' wedding anniversary today. It's been 50 plus days since my mom passed away, and when we got there, it was really nice that all our conversation when we got there, it's not about how much we miss our mom or anything like that, but because it became it was just I feel like nothing has changed, because when we got there, we just talk about anything. It's like us having if we're all of our families, including my brother's wife and kids. My wife was there, so we ended up just sitting there and just talking normally, talking about things that we have to do going for the summer, what we're gonna do for my niece's surprise birthday party this coming weekend. It felt normal. It felt just like she's never left us. But it was very nice to experience that again. It was just really nice to have a conversation while all of us were there, and yeah, it was very nice. uh yeah, we were there for a couple of hours. Sorry guys, it's Mark had just finished his dinner. We were there for a couple of hours, just talking and making plans for the summer and all that good stuff, and just catching up, just day to day catching up. And it was really nice to do that, because it's been a while since we had a chance to do that. Yeah, it was good. It was good. So after so after all that, I ended up dropping my brother, my sister, and my dad at the subway station because if I drop them off, it will take me an hour. It will take me an hour to an hour and a half to get down from uh where my mom is all the way to downtown to drop everyone off, plus another hour to an hour and a half to drive home from there. Because again, Toronto has two seasons: winter and construction. We just started the construction season. That means we're in construction until the end of this year, possibly next year. So that's why I have to time everything properly. If it's the weekend, no issues. If it's during the day, it becomes very problematic. So yeah. Also, what I ended up doing this morning before I left, because I had a couple of few minutes, is just to play around with my settings for my Action 4, because I'm still trying to figure out how everything works. Because I'm coming from GoPro and going into another system, sometimes it gets very you just don't know where everything is. So I'm still trying to get used to everything, and I ending up removing the small rig case that I had on the camera and used the DJI's cage. The cage is there. The DJI's cage is designed just to orientate the camera from portrait to landscape or vice versa. Has very minimum protection. It's fine for what it is, but I prefer something a little bit more, you know, secure. So I tried it out today. I was not that comfortable with it, so I'm gonna go back to my small rig cage to start using it again. It does give a quarter of an inch taller, so that's fine. I have no problems with that. It just does not fit in my sling bag very well. It's a tight fit, but I'm more comfortable using it. So yeah, Marco's meowing again. But yeah, no, it's been a it was a good day. It was a good day. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the wifey to come home. We decided we're just gonna order some food, and celebrate my parents' wedding anniversary. On the weekend, like I mentioned, it's my niece's surprise birthday party. So I actually asked my brother if he's gonna barbecue, because my brother is actually a trained chef. He's a trained French chef. So yeah, he's classically trained as a French chef. So I asked him, is he planning to barbecue, because when he loves barbecuing. So I asked him if he's gonna barbecue. He's like, no, it's gonna be raining. So I told him, do you want me to bring an awning for you so you can cook? You can have barbecue. Instead, it's like, oh no, I have an awning. I have an umbrella and all that stuff. But no, I'm not planning to barbecue, because I just don't want to be outside. I'm like, it's summer. We always expect you to have barbecue in the first war in May. In May, I expect him to have a barbecue in May, because again, I live in a condo, so it's hard for me to barbecue, because I have to rent the barbecue in my building so I can barbecue, or I can bring my camping grill to the park and barbecue there. But I prefer barbecuing at home, because I don't have to carry anything. I'll just do it there. But if my brother ending up barbecuing, the only thing I have to do is a very loose pants or shorts and go at it. So, but yeah, no, it was it's he's not having a barbecue, but I have a feeling that he is gonna barbecue anyway. That's fine. It's all good. So, but yeah, no, today was just a very very weird meeting, very emotional afternoon, and a lot of driving. I've been driving majority of the day, so I'm just tired. Oh, I keep forgetting about this. I'm not sure if you remember. I did talk about having a meeting on Monday regarding a scope of work that they want to value engineer the system I put together. So I got an email late last night telling me that, hey, they talked to the end user. They want to definitely making it cheaper. They give me a number to work on, but they want to add more stuff to it, and they want me to do things that the equipment that they're asking me to design with is not designed to do what they want me to do. So I was like, oh, great. Now I have to have a conversation with my operations team, see if they can actually do it. So that's not, in my opinion, I hate when you pick a product and they try to modify the product so it will work in their benefit. Hey, I do it all the time. I do it all the time, but the stuff that I'm trying to do, it's not outside of how it's supposed to be designed. This one, they're making me take a product, in this case, a microphone, theoretically it's supposed to be installed on top of a table. They want to make it as ceiling mounted, but the only problem is the microphone is not designed to be ceiling mounted, and it's not optimized for a certain distance. So now I'm kind of like, okay, I have two options. I can tell them this is a bad idea, that we can't warranty this, or we give them a separate solution, give a little bit more money to it. So it's almost like a, I don't want to say it's catch and release. I don't know what I'm saying here, but it's really bad way to do this, because you don't want to put something that's not designed to, but they're paying you a lot of money to do it that way, so you have to modify it in a way. So I'm not very happy about that. So I need to talk to operations, see what they think, if this is a bad or a good idea. I need to engage the team on this one. So yeah, I think that's it. I am definitely gonna be resting for the rest of the day. I'm just waiting for the wife to come home and we can start ordering food. We don't know yet what we're gonna be ordering, but she did call me. She's still at the office, so again, like I mentioned, it is season. It is construction season, so it will take her about an hour to almost an hour and a half to get home. So she leaves at 5:30. So we're not gonna be eating until probably 8 tonight. So, yay! Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what's happening with Marco and get ready for tonight, and we'll chat again later.